Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to show you the Bronze Corydoras egg development in macro from day 1 to day 15. After gently removing the eggs from the glass, we isolated them into a bare bottom aquarium to grow out. It's day 2 and we have decided to add some methylene blue to help combat any fungus. This isn't something we normally do with faster hatching species like barbs, but it's worthwhile with slower developing eggs such as Corydoras. Day 3 and we have some development, and as you can clearly see, movement inside the eggs. We also have an overly eager chap already scurrying around the bottom. Day 4 and the majority of fry have mostly broken free of their eggs and rushing around like little astronauts trying to shake free of their helmets. I guess astronauts probably wouldn't want to shake free of their helmets, so it's a bad analogy, but it's the best I can come up with. Day 5 and they look like little angels dancing around the bottom of the aquarium. Today we have added their first live food, microworm, which is our go-to live food. Day 6, and as you can see they are really starting to look like miniature Corydoras, if slightly bloated from their egg yolk and overindulgence from their first feeding. But we don't judge on this channel, who hasn't been there?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, boy.
It's day 7 and after an intense stint at the local fat camp, they have lost their yolk sac entirely. Day 8 and you can see their intestines have been forming nicely overnight, while they are still somewhat transparent. Day 9 and they have lost much of the transparency around the belly area. At day 10 there isn't really much more noticeable development except for size and less dormancy. Day 12 and today we made a bit of a mistake. We included barb fry to grow out with the cories. The tail started to get a little nipped and we wrongly assumed it was fungal and started to treat with methylene blue. Day 13 was the day we noticed the barb fry actively nipping at the Corydoras, so we realised our mistake and promptly removed the barbs from the aquarium.
I'll get you.
On day 14 we started transitioning the cory fry away from microworm and onto flake food, hence the orange stomachs. By day 15 they had become quite adept at swimming around the aquarium and were often sitting on the sponge filter. At this point the damage to their caudal fins on many is still apparent, but a few days later this healed after the barb fry had been banished. It's now 3 months later and we have decided to keep 2 of the Bronze Corydoras we bred and are just adding them to one of our aquariums now. 24 out of the 25 Corydoras eggs that we scraped off the glass made it to young adult stage, despite our mistake with the barbs. Thankfully, we have managed to find homes for the rest of them, but we always like to keep a couple back for ourselves, as breeding and raising aquarium fish, even as common as Bronze Corydoras, is always a whole lot of fun.
Thanks for watching.